Yo, what is up, everybody out there? Welcome back to the channel. It is the Initial DEXP. I'm your host and will forever be your host, Initial D. Do you know there's still people out here that are calling me Initial D? I still go on the streams and people still say it. I kind of just go ahead and just say, yo, it's okay. Even though it's spelled with two L's, you gotta feel me, right? Those of you who have unique Twitch names, you go into people's channels and their chats and you talk to them and then they try to pronounce your name and then lo and behold, it always gets butchered or whatnot. But it just comes with the territory. Hopefully over time, people will get the big picture and be like, oh, it's not Initial, it's Initial. Yeah, it's Initial. You finally got it. So I hope everyone's been well. It's been a while since I've made some content for the channel here. I want to go ahead and apologize for being MIA. I've just been really busy with a lot of, as the cool kids say, IRL type of stuff. A lot of work. Kiddos school that is. I'm not in school, just you know, in the process of trying to establish myself here in my business world, also trying to make a name for myself on that platform that they call Twitch. And that's exactly what I want to talk about in this video today. This month marks my 1 year anniversary from when I started streaming on the platform Twitch. So I celebrated the year anniversary about a week or so ago on my channel, and of course you get all of the congratulations and stuff like that, and that's all good. But what I wanted to do is come on here on YouTube and just share my experience with everybody out there as far as what I've learned from my year on Twitch, what I would do differently if I had known then what I know now. Hopefully this information will be something that somebody out there can take and apply to their journeys, because I understand when you start streaming, you want everything to be perfect. A lot of people come into this game with high expectations, knowing that's, well, actually they don't know, but without knowing that this is a marathon and not a race. Not everybody is going to get exactly what they want out of it in their preferred timeline, we'll say. There are goals I know I set earlier this year, and then I took a step back and I was looking at the way that things were going and comparing them to what I have going in real life, and I had to really come to terms with, okay, this is what it is. This is what you're going to have to do to get where it is you want to be, and you're going to have to be okay with that. And that being said, I wanted to share some of that stuff with you all right now here on this channel. But before I do that, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like the video. Don't be afraid to comment, because I do answer all my comments. I love to go back and forth with people. Connections is one of the things that I try to preach a lot about on my social media platforms and also on my Twitch channel, because what is the point in all of this if we're not connecting with each other? What's the point if we're not making friends? What's the point if we're not coming together, trying to get to know each other? You know, and I think that live streaming serves a bigger purpose than just sitting around lollygagging and playing video games. You know, I have met a lot of great people through live streaming, people that I talk to on the phone, people I text. You know, I got buddies that we're in group texts right now, all because of Twitch and all because of that taking that leap of faith, we'll say, which, you know, getting to know these individuals. And it's just amazing. So let's go ahead and start, you know, from the beginning. You know, when I first hit go live, I had no idea what I was doing. In fact, I have it right here, PlayStation controller. I remember looking at it and I was like, you know what, let me just push this share button right here and see what happens. And it gave me the option of streaming either on YouTube or Twitch. I didn't really know much about the whole YouTube world as far as streaming, but I did know Twitch. So I decided to hit go live, started streaming on Twitch. Of course, nobody watched, nobody came. It was like crickets, and yeah. But unlike a lot of people, I really wasn't discouraged from it because I didn't exactly know what I wanted out of the whole thing. I just knew that as a kid, I used to love for people to sit, like my grandparents. I'll use my grandparents for example. My grandfather, he would come in the room. I would say, "Grandfather, come in the room." Papa, I used to call him Papa. Who the heck calls him grandfather? What is this, the 18th century? Papa, come in the room. Come watch me play the game. And I had some old, y'all know what that is, right? That's Final Fight 3. Some old SNES games. And he would come sit down. He had absolutely no idea what the heck was going on. But he just wanted to make his grandson smile by sitting there and watching me play the video games. And I knew that ever since I was a child, I enjoyed not only playing video games with people, but also entertaining people as well. So just sit back and watch. I would have siblings sit and watch with me, friends sit and watch with me, family, whatever the case may be. So when the opportunity came to actually allow people from all over the world to sit down and watch me play video games, I jumped to it. So that's why when I would stream and there would only be one person or two people watching, it was never really discouraging to me. Like, I've never had a discouraging moment streaming. But it wasn't until last November that I made a conscious decision to actually jump into this game and try to see what I could do, what I could build, because I had watched many penny streamers. I actually made a tweet about this yesterday, and the tweet said, you know, did you ever think that you would be the ones that people are entertaining when you first came to Twitch? Because of course we all started out as viewers. We watched our favorite streamers. None of us ever thought that we were going to be on the screen doing this and raging and having fun and just chatting segments and getting to know people. None of us ever thought, at least I didn't think, that I would be doing that like I am right now, 1 year later. A lot of people start fresh in and then they give up after a month because nobody's watching. Well, I'm here to tell you that in the beginning, that's just the way it's going to be. If you are beginning to stream, then you need to understand that building an audience takes time, and sometimes it takes a lot of time, and we have to be okay with that. We got to be okay with that, because when I first started, no one was watching. No one started watching until about maybe 2 months, I'd say. 2 months after I began streaming. So that's probably pushing to about January. January is when I hit affiliate, because I was able to get that average of 3, which, believe it or not, a lot of people actually struggle with. It's not easy to get 3 consistent people watching you for a certain amount of time. But if you can do it and you can get your followers up like I did, like a lot of you did, let's be honest now. A lot of us went to those Facebook groups, meeting people. I got you. I'm going to follow you. Back then, I had no idea what follow for follow was. I didn't know, but it wasn't until like earlier this year that I discovered what follow was. And I was like, ew, no, we don't want anything to do with that. I don't want an inflation of people who potentially will not come watch me, and neither should you. So don't do it. Follow for follow is cancer. Stay the heck away from it. Back up. Give me 50 feet is what they say. I remember that song? Back. Give me 50 feet. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality that you should have towards follow for follow. But anyway, earlier on in the journey, I had established myself as being a variety streamer. Started out playing retro games because that's what I grew up on. That's what I wanted to share. And the moment I had an opportunity to do that when I got my PC, I was like, oh, heck yeah, man. I'm about to play Contra. I'm about to play Double Dragon, Final Fight, all of these games. Just trying to, bring back some nostalgia to the guys and the girls that are around my age. They're like, wow, he's playing that? Wow. While everybody else is playing Apex and everybody else playing Call of Duty, I was that one person that was known for playing retro games. And if you look on Twitch, you go to the retro category, there's so many people that are playing retro games. It's not even funny. It has its own category. I highly recommend that you check it out. But as time went on, I discovered that the most powerful thing or tool or talent or niche that I have It's my voice. It's my perspective. It's my personality. It's not the gameplay. Okay, I love video games, but I discovered around the spring that people were actually coming to my streams, not necessarily for the video games, but they were coming for something else. They were coming because they wanted to hear what I had to say. They were coming because they wanted to be inspired. A lot of people look at me as a motivational streamer, speaker, inspiration. I hear though these are the words that seem to surround me when other people bring up my name. But these are also things in which I'm pretty much known for here in IRL as well, because my job title does require me to motivate people and inspire people to be the best versions of themselves. So it kind of translates over to live streaming very, very well. But anyway, I discovered that, and then I decided that I was going to capitalize on it. So I decided around the summer of this year that I was going to come out with a segment called the Initial Key Points, which is a mental health podcast. It's a mental health podcast to where I talk about life. We talk about streaming related things, because a lot of people also come to me and ask for advice. They come to me and ask me pointers, critiques, all different type of stuff, because I'm not going to lie to anybody. I'm going to be honest with them as far as what I can see, if something could be better. I mean, I know I'm not a Twitch partner and I'm not the biggest streamer out there, but I do have a fairly decent crowd that comes to see me. So I would like to think I know a couple of things as far as trying to help somebody out who may be struggling in the aspect of generating, consistent viewers. So I often do that with people because I want to see people grow. I want to see them, have fun with this at the same time, because when you don't grow, it is very, very discouraging. Trust me. I've seen a lot of people quit really, really quickly, probably a little bit faster than they should have. So the summertime, like I said, we created the Initial Key Points, and it became a hit. It was such a hit that people actually began to look forward to it, and it put me in a position to have to prepare a Initial Key Points every time we stream, because that's how I begin my live streams, which is something I did not do when I first started. When I first started, it was just straight to the game. That was it. I did the generic, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We're about to get into some Uncharted. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go. Start shoot. Now I take my time. I make love to the microphone, serenade the crowd, take them to the key points. You know what I'm saying? Warm them up a little bit, and then we go over and play whatever game I got scheduled to play that day. Okay. But yeah, I'm so grateful for the feedback that people have given me over this time period, because it has helped me become a better streamer. Let me tell you something. Your viewers will help you become a better streamer. I'll say it again. Your viewers will help you become a better streamer. Listen to them, get feedback, and don't be afraid to ask for constructive criticism. If you want to get better, you got to get criticized. You got to get judged, and you got to listen to what they say. You can't act like you know everything, because ultimately your viewers are your lifeline. Without viewers, you have no channel. So I'm not saying you have to bend over backwards for them, but you have to do a little bit of what they want you to do if you want to keep them. I'm just saying. So we took it a step further with the Initial Key Points by creating a podcast that actually has guests upon it called L'Expérience. L'Expérience is French for the experience. So what I do is I basically bring on a special guest, and I've been doing this since September. Here we are in November. We had about 6 episodes thus far, and they've all been phenomenal, and I'm still in the process of trying to upload most of those episodes over here to the channel so that you can come see them. Twitch has actually allowed our VODs to stay alive for about 2 months, so I still have access to those podcasts. I just need to take some time and download them and bring them over here so that you can kind of get an idea as far as what my podcasts are like. But that right there was that's probably the best choice I could have made for my channel, because it allows me to sit down in front of people and get to know a streamer, all while merging two communities at once, the guests community, my community, so that people can get to talk in the chat, get to know each other, and get to know this person that I've brought on stream, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. If it's one thing that I have learned within this year, is that we have to be there for each other. We got to support each other. You cannot be somebody who is all about yourself, or you're going to fail at this game. I promise you. I don't believe in support for support. I don't believe in follow for follow. I do believe that you should support whoever it is you want to support. But I do know one thing. If you don't give anything at all, you're not going to get anything. I'm just saying. But yeah, this has been an amazing year for me, because live streaming has taken my mind off of so many things in which I've been through last year. And it has helped me focus on something that I didn't even think I would ever be doing, which is making visible content like this on YouTube, live streaming about 2 to 3 days a week. I'm trying to make it 3 days a week, because that's what it was a couple of months ago. But my schedule, like I said, it's just gotten so busy, and I can't turn work down. Of course, I got a family to feed, and Twitch just isn't going to cut it by itself. But I have some pretty big goals in mind that I want to try to reach going into 2022. Hopefully we can reach that partner statusship, because it's a goal of mine. It's not necessarily something I have to reach immediately, but it is a goal. But I don't want to sacrifice my happiness. I don't want to rush it. I want to build the community up as much as I possibly can organically, and help as many people as I can along the way. But thus far, this has been an amazing year for me on Twitch. So what I want you to do as the viewer is to comment down below if you have watched my channel. What do you think about my content? Just anything. I don't care if you like me, if you don't like me, if you hate my content, if you think my jokes and I'm corny or just cringe. I don't care. Just comment down below. Or if I've motivated you in some kind of way, if I've inspired you in any kind of way, let me know. I need it. I need your energy. I need to feed it. I have to have it. You got to give it to me. I want to hear honesty, because constructive criticism, folks, like I just said, it's what makes us better. And I'm willing to listen, because I want to be better, but I can't be better if I don't hear anything from you and you in the back. I see you back there. Put your head down. I see you back there. But thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate your time. If you like this video, please leave a like. Consider subscribing. I promise I'm going to continue to make content. But making YouTube content definitely just takes up a lot of time. We're going to try to upload at least one video a week. And shorts, I can do shorts probably daily. We just need some good clips or some good material like this to put on the shorts. Once again, thanks for your support. Subscribe to this channel. Go over to Twitch. Give me a follow. We are creeping up on 2K followers. Started out this year with about 70. Now we're almost at 2K. Just saying, numbers don't lie. People do. Don't be around people who lie. I love you. Thanks again. Peace.